What's up everybody, I'm Brian from I Want Tesla, and today I've got another wrap for you. This is a really cool wrap. You know, a lot of people want a satin black or they want like that matte black, but people talk them into, well, they want the matte black, but people talk them into satin black. This is deep black, it's hard to say actually. This wrap is deep matte black.
She's pretty.
I love it.
She's pretty.
I absolutely love it.
Oh wow. That's sweet.
It looks
That's
so
sweet.
good.
Yes.
So it's not just matte black, but it's deep matte black. So this is going to be a really cool color. I'm excited to put this on the car. I'm excited to use my QuickJacks for the first time. Well, not really the first time. I've jacked my car up a couple times just to test them out, but this is the first time customer's car that I'm using to wrap the car with. So really cool. I'm able to get the car up nice and high. Even with my seat, I'll be able to sit here and do these without kneeling on the ground, which is amazing. This is the lower setting. It can actually go up quite a bit higher. I think it'll raise it up 2 feet. So not necessary really. Maybe necessary for the bumpers. I may have to do that when I get to the bumper. But I want to see how it is without doing that. But I'm super excited. I got all the material cut up already. So this material is not directional, so I've got all the material cut up in the car and outside of the car. That way I don't have to have a table set up. From this point forward, I'm able to do these 2 doors, the top half. Maybe I'll have to lower it to do this top half because now it's too tall. This fender, the hood, and the bumper all sitting up front here. And then I can drop the car back down, move it back, and then do the rear of the car back there. I think that's gonna be really cool because before if you watch my videos, I started out in that third bay over there and have to flip the car around, do one side, do the other side, and then move the car this way after I cut up the material. Then I could do the front of the car, then the back of the car. There's a lot of moving. So with this setup, I think I can do it a lot quicker this way, and I think I'm gonna have to start my own wrap shop. If I start a wrap shop, what do you think the name should be? Not I1 Wraps or something like that. That's something people will remember, and something that's not just towards Tesla. Because I can wrap any car, not just these things. Let me know. Let me know down below. So I got it outside here baking in the sun. A couple more things I got to put on, like the trim and everything, but this looks so good. I'm so pleased with the way this turned out. Now in the sunlight, all the little scratches are just going to disappear, and every time he parks outside, it's going to look brand new again. Got the cabin overheat protection going on, but this is my favorite one so far. As far as the dark colors, the matte colors go, I did like that matte gray. It matches really close to the trim here. A little bit more to do. I got to put the spoiler on, put the badges on, put his license plate on. Of course, these tail lights. It just looks so good. And his roof rack. He's got the roof rack that I got to put on. I'm going to wait till this cures. Like I said, he's not picking it up for like 3 more days or 4 more days. I'm going to wait till let everything cure a little bit more and then put the luggage rack on top. But the luggage rack is gloss, and that's going to look cool with the lights in there, or with the tinted windows, because he does have the windows tinted from Sun Stoppers here in Charlotte area. But super pleased with this, and I think he will be as well. So today, that's what we're doing. I'm going to tell you exactly how many minutes it takes to do each panel for me. That way you can get an idea how long it actually takes, especially with this. Now I have to clean this car off really well. There's pollen all over this thing because I had the door open yet. Actually, I had the car outside yesterday, and I put that rack up there to store a lot of things out of the way. But a lot of wiping down, just like you would normally do anyway. The car's already washed. When you do wrap a car, whether you do paint protection film or vinyl, you have to degrease the car completely. So using rubbing alcohol or isopropyl alcohol, wipe down everything, get the dust down. I want to use a really wet solution this time to really get all this pollen off, because North Carolina is pollen season. It really sucks. I'm going to get to doing that. I'm even going to clean the glass, get all the pollen off of that. That way there's no more pollen in the air. If you're interested in wraps, hopefully you enjoy this video. If you're interested in getting a wrap done by me, if you're in the North Carolina, Charlotte area, or you want to travel, it usually takes about 4 days to do it. Email me, my information's down below, and let's get started. So I'm starting with the driver's side door. I got my material here. Like I said, everything's already cut up. It is almost 10 o'clock right now. It is basically 10 o'clock. I've wiped everything down, but I've really wiped this door down and that door down with alcohol. Got all this stuff off. I'm gonna wrap this door, then that door, then this fender, and we're gonna move on to the other side. I'm not gonna show you every piece because that might be boring for you.
Start it up.
So it took me 20 minutes to fully wrap this door, wrapping everything, cutting out the door handles here. Now I do have to post-heat everything, which is fine. That's a process at the end. And that's not including wiping down and all the everything before this. So this door is done. It looks amazing. That door is going to take 20 minutes, and those 4 doors are going to take 20 minutes as well. So, but there is a lot of prep involved. So it's not just like, hey, 20 minutes, you can have this done, no problem, out of the shop, no problem. But I'm going to do the others. Hold on. All 4 doors, all done. It's 11:30. I started at 10 o'clock, so all 4 doors done in an hour and a half. That's pretty good. Wiping down everything, trimming everything out, and they look perfect. And I'll show you this one next. This fender is prepped. I already did the other one. It is 12:15, and there's some dust nibs on this. They call them dust nibs, but there's stuff underneath the paint. It's really on the top. There's quite a few. I'm hoping you don't see them that much. This matte finish kind of brings out the lines, but it might not bring out the dust nibs. Those are factory installed. Those are free from Tesla. But I'm going to do this fender time lapse for you. Again, it is now 12:15.
Start it up. This is lit.
All right, so battery died on my camera. This is my phone, so sorry about the sound quality. But this fender, I started at 12:15 and I ended at 12:36. Now the car was already prepped and ready to go. I just needed to put the vinyl on there. So, but I started really at 10. I started at 10 o'clock, and it is now 12:40, and I've got all 4 doors done and both fenders. That is really good progress. Now those are the easiest ones. Same thing with the hood. I think I'm gonna do the hood and then go inside, take a break, but it's very good progress. Now I do still have to post heat, and actually sitting outside is gonna do all the post heating for me pretty much. I am heating up everything as I go. I'm not giving much instructions for you, but this is really cool. I love this material. This front fender had some dust nibs in the paint. Those are dust inside the paint when Tesla paints it, and they get under the clear coat and under the black and everything. For the most part, you don't really see them, and I know where they're at, but I'm not gonna point them out to you, but it looks really good. This is gonna show off all the character lines of the car, but also self-healing, which is really, really cool. Sitting out in the sun, it's gonna heal itself. Now, like this right here, there's a little bit of air still in here that'll come out, but this little line right here, that is not ruined here. A little bit of heat, that will disappear. And that's what's gonna happen in the sun for him when he goes and drives this car every single day. If anybody has a black Model 3 or Model Y that wants deep matte black or matte black, contact me because this is freaking cool. Finished the hood. That hood was only 15 minutes. Again, not very long. I prepped it easily. It goes on smooth. The air release makes this wonderful. It wraps the corners perfectly. And I took off the emblems. I got the emblems off the back. I gotta get the glue off. But right here, he bought some new black emblems that are gonna go here, satin black emblems, which is gonna look great because all the trim is satin black and the door handles. I'm not sure if I'm going to wrap the door handles. I think I'm gonna leave them that because this is gonna be satin black, or maybe I wrap all of them because I'm gonna have a lot of time now because I'm way ahead of schedule. But I say that, but bumpers are the hardest. Bumpers are gonna take the time. So yeah, this is fast, but I'm leaving the hard stuff for the end, I think. And oh well. This QuickJacks system is really nice. It actually puts it almost too high for me. Well, it is too high for this portion here. I don't need to get a stool. I can just put this on the ground before I move it to the back so I can do the back half. So probably gonna do the front bumper tonight, and then tomorrow do the rails and the back half of the car. And this is gonna take some time because there's some inlays involved in this, but shouldn't be too hard if all this is going so smooth. Again, I love this finish. This looks really good. Maybe I'll put the mirrors on and wrap the mirrors before I put it on the ground as well. But today is going really smooth. I mean, it's only 1:11. I've got so much done in such a short amount of time. So I'm kind of slowing down a little bit today. I'm getting a little tired. It's getting hot in here. It's 5 o'clock right now. So I think I'm done for the day. But what I did so far, I put the mirrors back on both sides. Of course, I lifted this as high as it goes, which is really cool. It's a lot higher than what it was. So I can sit on the stool, and I did the inlays for the bumper. Now I just got to do the front bumper tomorrow, and I'll wrap the mirrors, and this one is down on the ground. But back here, I ended up doing this piece here, and it came out perfectly. It came out really, really nice. This is going to be a very, very nice car when it's done. I love this matte black, like I told you. So I'm able to, if it's cool tonight, I'll probably wrap both sides here. That way I just have the bumpers front and back and this deck lid tomorrow. The deck lid, I'll put this on the ground to do that. It makes it a lot easier. It's a little high for that, but coming along really good first day. I'm very impressed. This only took me about, I think 25 minutes. I was going slow. I had to use knifeless tape and wrap in really nice. Small piece, but cleaning it, well, I was cleaning it too, so probably 15 minutes. So 8 panels done in one day. And it's only 5 o'clock. It's still got plenty of time left. I mean, I started at 10, so 7 hours. Not fully working hard. Pretty good progress. All right, so day 2 of wrapping. So I've got things prepped for the front bumper and the rear bumper. I'm gonna bring my dad over here to help me stretch everything out. Again, I have this lifted up all the way, which is great. He'll be able to sit down on the stool here and help me hold this as I stretch everything. Super nice. Now these bumpers do take some time. These bumpers are probably gonna take an hour each. So add another 2 hours onto that of just the wrapping, not including the inlays, of not including the wipe downs of everything and all that. So I just have these to do. Last night, I wrapped part of this here. I wrapped both sides of the quarter panels. So really is the bumpers and this deck lid, which I'll need his help later or my son's help later on. So I'm able to disconnect this when I'm not using it and the car stays up. So this is hydraulic lines going over to this pump with a hydraulic reservoir. You loosen this up so air can come out. It's plugged in. I've got up and down controllers. You can't screw that up. And then of course one going to this side. So the scary part is this was 2 feet off the ground. Hopefully these come down at the same time. I've never lifted a car this high, so I hope I didn't just jinx that. So I'm gonna put you down over here. That's badass. Dude, that was a little nerve-wracking, but that is badass. I went from 2 feet up in the air down to the ground. Whoo-wee. That was worth the $1,600, I think it was. Man, that was awesome. No one has accused these things of being light. I think they're 100 pounds each. Now that the car's on the ground, it looks a lot smaller, first of all, but now I can work on those rails and the deck lid maybe tomorrow or after dinner, something like that. But that's all that's needed, and then post heat. I'll post heat tonight probably. I'll take the IR heater and just go over everything and get everything nice. So then I just have to do those things tomorrow. So I got it outside here baking in the sun. A couple more things I got to put on, like the trim and everything, but this looks so good. I'm so pleased with the way this turned out. Now in the sunlight, all the little scratches are just going to disappear, and every time he parks outside, it's going to look brand new again. Got the cabin overheat protection going on, but this is my favorite one so far. As far as the dark colors, the matte colors go, I did like that matte gray. It matches really close to the trim here. A little bit more to do. I got to put the spoiler on, put the badges on, put his license plate on. Of course, these tail lights. It just looks so good. And his roof rack. He's got the roof rack that I got to put on. I'm going to wait till this cures. Like I said, he's not picking it up for like 3 more days or 4 more days. I'm going to wait till let everything cure a little bit more and then put the luggage rack on top. But the luggage rack is gloss, and that's going to look cool with the lights in there, or with the tinted windows, because he does have the windows tinted from Sunstoppers here in Charlotte area. But super pleased with this, and I think he will be as well. So he's almost here to pick up his car. This car looks amazing. I got my car on the other side. Karen's outside because it'll go here. But he's on his way back from his short little vacation, and we're gonna get his reaction. What's your reaction? Do you like this? Do you think it looks good? I love it. I absolutely love it.
She's pretty.
I love it.
She's pretty.
I absolutely love it.
Oh, wow. That's sweet.
It looks
That's
so
sweet.
good.
Yes.
This is what you were looking for.
Yeah.
The PPF, when it was on there, did not look like vinyl at all. It looked like a milky plastic on there. It didn't look good to me.
Pictures is hard to tell with pictures. I kind of just wanted to come up and take a look, but this is dope. This is cool, man. I like this.
So a couple things I added.
Yeah.
I added these eyelids on here.
Okay.
You can peel them off. It doesn't leak through. There's 2 layers of vinyl here. It just kind of makes it look a little bit mean.
Like
when I didn't have it on there, the headlights stood out way too much, because this thing all glows. It still glows there. You can see around it, but I think it looks a little bit better.
Yeah.
But you can just pull it right off. It comes off.
That's pretty cool.
The other thing I did on the back here, you couldn't get that badge with the red line.
I found one.
Oh, did you?
Today I found one, yeah. But it's okay.
I took some vinyl and put it in there.
Oh, sweet. That's even better.
Took a little strip.
I like it. I like it. I think I want to get these a little darker. Like, that's the next step, you know?
The best way to do those, honestly, is to get them painted.
Or get them painted. Yeah. I got a body shop right behind
me. The tint looks like tint. I bought some to do my car, or to do that car out there, and it looked like something was on it. It didn't look good. But I've seen people get them sprayed. Actually, Mike from Sunstoppers, his Mustang, he sprayed those, and it looks so much better.
All right, brother. Thank you, man.
Take care.
We'll see you.
It's too dark, you can't see it, but that thing looks awesome. He's super happy. Man, that thing looks so good. Thanks for watching. As always, stay awesome, stay positive. I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.